Hey, yeah, what's not wrong with this situation? That I saw a thing the other day where airplane mechanics are telling these people that you can start out, like, go get your airplane. This was for one of these airplane colleges, and for the airplane college, for the airplane mechanics college, we're saying that they're one of their fucking what do you call it? Their pull-ins or one of their hot buttons. One things that they want to use to recruit is that airplane mechanics make about an average of about $70,000 a year. And you think, fuck, that's pretty good, right? I wonder how much pilots make. And you find out pilots make $17,000 to $24,000 a year. What? You're not driving Uber, man. I bet Uber drivers make more than pilots. Food for thought. Next time you go and take you one of those bargain flights somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Oh, so yeah, kids, watch new water slides. Fuck, man, give them, like, they say the first year of a car, whenever they put out a new model, no one really wants to buy that one because of the bugs and stuff when they introduce a new one. And there's certain people that just have to have it and that don't care, that basically they're having it because they have a small penis or something. But definitely, I guess the same would, for a new water park nowadays, I guess you have to wait a year. Just make sure that tragic event doesn't happen to someone else before you try it out yourself. Make sure that they have a good safety record. And I can tell you too that it shouldn't be too hard to look up how many people have been killed in this park. Click. We've all got that brain that we rely on in our hand. Oh, that said, Kansas City, a kid was decapitated on a fucking water slide. So that's pretty messed up, man. And I like this attitude. I was watching. Every once in a while, I watch this the Dick Cavett show. On the Dick Cavett show, they were discussing the old Western director John Ford, and he said when John Ford was questioned about being 8 pages behind schedule, someone came up, the fucking bigwigs out in Hollywood came up to him and said, "Hey, you're 8 pages behind schedule," and he just took 8 pages out of the script that he had. He ripped them out, he tore them up, and he threw them down, and he said, "All right, now we're back on schedule." And he never shot that. He just fucking made the movie exactly the way that it was, with those 8 pages missing, and said, "Now, motherfucker, on my next movie, say something to me about being 8 pages behind schedule." Just leave it all up to the fucking editor, you know what I mean? So I dig that attitude. Tiger Woods driving drunk? No, driving on pills. Don't watch that shit, man. The doctors that give you these things, they can only warn you that these pills are highly addictive. But let me tell you something: you're better off by not taking anything at all. Just go through the pain. Fuck it. Pain lets you know that you're still alive. The only reason that I can say that is I have been through a couple motorcycle crashes. I've been through fucking dental surgeries and all that with absolutely no fucking pain medication afterwards, if you consider an ibuprofen pain meds. And I don't even take that unless it's fucking dire straits. But the point is that you can make it through it. You don't have to have all that bullshit that the doctors tell you that you have to have. And the blessing of modern technology is that we have new laser type things and all this kind of stuff and prosthetics that will help us, get through the pain. TENS units and all that kind of stuff that they sell at your fucking CVS. So to be a motherfucking slave to those opiates and opioids are something new. I mean, something that's not new. It's been around for ages since opiates and opioids have been invented. So just fucking watch that shit, man. You don't want that fucking dragging on your back. Tiger Woods, you know, just quit. Just don't fucking take them anymore, dude. No matter what. Yes, if your back's fucked up, whatever, we understand. Nothing's going to give you an excuse to get fucking thrown off into this world where you are literally inside a pill bottle for years and years, and nobody can break through that except you and your own will and your own intelligence of knowing that it leads to nowhere. And if you are in that situation, man, it's not like you can't get out of that situation. There's help out there. The only person that can help you is you. So you motherfucking take that first step, and yeah, you're gonna fucking throw up everywhere, and you're gonna be sick and all that bullshit. But again, the blessing of the modern technology today is that they have treatment centers and they have things that they can give you, and you're not gonna have to go through a lot of the things that some of us went through back in the day, whenever we were dead set on getting these things out of our system and keeping them out for the rest of our lives, and have been successful at it for 16 years. So anyone that's battling any kind of a trouble with addiction that they have, man, I fucking, my heart goes out to you. And I wish that all your hopes and your dreams come true. But you're not going to do it with the motherfucking clouded mind. Because we've all got this extrasensory perception. Everyone has it. Everyone has their spider sense. Everyone has their intuition and their instinct. And I have noticed that the one thing that really clouds the fuck out of that, drugs, alcohol, heavily used, and, sometimes it's best just to leave all that kind of bullshit alone, man. And get on your 3-wheel bicycle and get on your recumbent bicycle and go for a ride down the street. Get on the elliptical, maybe do a couple curls. But whenever you do just a little bit of exercise, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it'll produce those endorphins in your brain that make you feel good. And it makes you, for some reason, it's a self-rewarding thing. The whole psychological getting beyond the fact that you don't want to do some of these things, that's the easy pull of addiction, telling you, hey man, just take a pill. Fuck, you ain't even got to get off the couch. Hey man, just drink another beer. You ain't even got to fucking go nowhere, man. Just slam your 3 beers and you'll forget all about your day. Your shitty day of fucking chugging the old company cock all day long. No. There are fucking definite ways around that. We've covered one of them. That's do what you love to do every day, and you're not chugging on no company cock. You are the company cock to be chugged, baby. So yeah, just pray for Tiger Woods. Fucking A, Harley Davidson recalls the new. Wow. Oil leaks in the new fucking Harley engine. So yeah, it definitely already caused one guy to crash, and I don't know if it killed another guy. The oil leak, you got an oil line, and it just sprays oil and makes it to where you oil slick your own rear tire. So if you've got that new Markle 8, that new fucking Milwaukee 8, that new Milwaukee 8, which I couldn't think of the name of the new big Harley engine. I was giving them rave reviews, man, and fucking oil leaks, that's the last thing that Harley Davidson wants to hear. But boom, it's reported here, but if you got the new fucking Milwaukee 8 on your new fucking 2017 Harley that's 1 week old, you need to get it the fuck back to Stubbs or Go or wherever you bought it at, and tell them to fix the oil leak. So anyway, just talking a little bit about recalls and bullshit and whatever. We'll read the small print, because 2 can't dine for $22 is bullshit. It's not going to happen, because they know you're going to want something to drink, and so they're going to fucking charge you double for the drink. It's just a fact of fucking life. And if the money was no object for the people that came into these places to eat, then the 2 for $9 for fucking $22 would not be appealing, you fucking assholes. And then you want me to tip you after that for bringing my food literally 7 feet from where to me. If y'all ring a bell, I'll run up there and I'll grab my own food from the cook. Let him know how it looks. You know, what the fuck, man? I don't get it. Big tippers. If they're gonna charge fucking $40, right, with the tip, why not just fucking put that on the menu? Go ahead and pay the waitress $10 an hour, and maybe she'll do a better job and not just fucking try to shake her ass and show her tits to everybody and not give a fuck about what your food looks like. But she'll let you finger her underneath the table. So I guess some people like that. I don't know. Alright, rock and roll. Look, that's 40 minutes in. That's about a good uploadable episode. Let's see. And we'll make sure that we don't have any other big brain busters, but we'll definitely be right back after a brief station identification. Okay, yeah, no, one more last thing. If you're wondering, like what's up with traveling to Cuba, if we didn't talk about this on the last Robcast, man. Traveling to Cuba, I just found it kind of interesting that you can't use credit cards in Cuba, at all, period. You have to take cash. Okay, so you want a bunch of travelers just travel around with fucking American money, just ripe for the picking to get robbed. I don't know, man. That doesn't seem like a safe way to travel to me. That you can only use cash in Cuba. So yeah, what a lucrative business it is in Cuba, but also that's probably what deters people from actually going over there so much. The people that are going over there with a pocket full of cash, I mean, they're probably coming back with some Cuban goods that we haven't seen over here in quite some time, and they're probably making good money doing that, and more power to them. But just for normal, average, everyday people, if you're thinking about going to Cuba yourself, then unless something's changed in the past little while, then yeah, plan on just bringing cash. Again, that's just a little bit scary. A little bit of food for a thought. That's what they're saying, that the Cuba is disappointed because of their high-end tours, only have had only 300,000 people traveled in there last year, and they expected over 1 million. And I'm thinking, what the fuck is there to see? And no, you can't use your credit cards, period. So wouldn't it be nice to have the wherewithal if somebody comes up to you and says, hey man, you're fucking 8 pages behind schedule, to just rip those fucking 8 pages out of the script and say, alright motherfucker, there you go, we're back on schedule, so go fuck yourself. So with that thought in mind, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and where I would always encourage you to set aside a couple minutes of your day to do something that might encourage you in life and that might help release those endorphins. For some people, that's music. For some people, that's riding a motorcycle, a skateboard, walking the dog, getting you a little workout, getting you a little cardio going, a little bit of MMA training. And if you do need to get your MMA training, fucking Brazoria, Texas, baby. Roughhouse Fitness, right there in the old McCoy's building on 521. Check them out. Give them a shout. Roughhouse Fitness, baby. But yeah, just to talk to a little bit about, we're done. We're out of time, out of touch, out of time. But what we will do is we will leave the show today for something a little bit different. Just speaking of, setting aside a few minutes of your time to try to develop some kind of skills. I'm not saying I have skills, I'm just saying that something that I didn't dream that I might imagine that I could do a year ago or 2 years ago or 5 years ago or whatever. We will do
Hey, you, X mode.
Sorry, guys. We'll play you a little harmonica, a little your